Welcome and blessings to everyone. Thank you for joining me at Inner Landscapes and Enchanted Evening. And welcome, Aquarian friends. This reading is for this month of June 2018. Before I get started, the message that has come in to you from the Divine is kind of two parts, but they relate to each other. The first thing that I was given is that some of you, maybe all of you actually as a whole, this month are need and are going through energetic clearing, because I heard and am hearing that there needs to be and has been a lot of water that's, flown under, flowed under the bridge. I'm just being shown and here water flowing under the bridge. And actually, I'm also being shown water flowing through pipes, which is also telling me that generally you need good energetic clearing. Cleansing. It seems like that, I don't know what has been going on in totality with individuals here, but it seems like there's just been a lot going on with you guys, and energetically, it just all needs to become, whatever you've been going through, it needs to become water under the bridge. So this month is very much about water for you, figuratively speaking. So yeah, the second part of that message is that I'm getting is that since maybe heavy things have been happening and going on, or you've been feeling things as heavy recently, that because of that you haven't really been sure of how to handle those energies, heavy energies, unwanted energies, and unwanted situations that you've had to go through. You haven't wanted to handle or didn't know how to really handle them, and sit with them and allow them to pass through you. So you've kind of just, I don't want to say ignored them, but, well, I guess so. You just not been dealing with them, and in that sense have turned, some of you, not all of you, have turned to some addictive behaviors, including, specifically I'm being shown, some of you that have maybe turned to alcohol to avoid and not deal with it. And that's part of what needs to be released and water under the bridge and energetically healed for you this month. That is what I'm being told. If it does not resonate with you individually, and you'll know if these messages are for you, you'll know specifically. But I get a feeling as far as for the turning to different addictive behaviors, that's for a portion of you. But for the collective Aquarians, I'm getting that pretty much all of you are really in need and could use a good energetic clearing this month. So there that is. Let's move on with the reading and see what else is going on with you this month and what guidance your divine team and God has to offer you for this month. guys really are sweet souls. That's what the energy I'm getting here. You guys really are tender, sweet souls. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Yeah. So this first card is the overall theme of what's going on this month for you. And this is Rosetta. This is telling me that, yeah, big time, you're dealing with a lot emotionally. Just a lot. And where this month is taking you is it's working to get you to the place like how this little cherubim is. See how sweet and serene she is, just comforted, soothed. Those are the cleansing energetic that's where the cleansing energetic energies that are in play for you this month are leading you. They're working on soothing you, your soul, because you have so much going on emotionally. And this next card is really the root of the theme this month. The reason, and this is changing direction, the reason that you're going through so much emotionally is because you have been given a change in direction. You've been almost literally given a new roadmap that really doesn't have the path that you had been on and have been on before. It really doesn't have a continuation of that path. It doesn't even exist on this new roadmap that you've been given, where you've come from, the road that you've been on. All that's on this new roadmap is the new direction they want you to go in, and it's I see not a complete 180 for you, but it's somewhere between a 45-degree turn or angle and a complete 180, which really has you off balance and shaken up, because it's like, what just happened? How did I get so turned around? You're not turned around. You have been given redirected. You've been given a better script, a better road to travel, divinely guided road to travel. This next card talks about your desires, artistic expression, and this to me really shows that all you want is for your sincerity to be expressed, to be known, because you always are coming from, well, I won't say always, but it is within your nature to come from a really sincere place, a heartfelt place of wanting the best, and you just want to express that, and for that to be received by whomever it is you're expressing it to. That's what you really want. This is showing what's already working in your favor. I like to call this the luck card. This shows what you already have going for you this month and in this situation. And this shows me that you're already taking time out for yourself. You're already in some sort of healing process. It's like baby steps. And this is for a majority of you. Not all of you, but for the majority of you, you've already begun your healing process. However small the step may be, it doesn't matter. You're already beginning to nurture yourself again. Find ways to nurture yourself and take care of yourself. Because with the combination of this new direction that you're being led in, or that you've been put on, this new path you've been put on, as well as all the emotions that it's triggered in you, it's a lot, and you need to, and have got already the message and are already pretty much doing this, you need to not ignore it. These emotions and energies, these new energies, aren't here to be denied. They're here to be dealt with so that they can help you. So some of you have already begun sitting within this new energy and seeing what it has to offer you, instead of ignoring it and looking for escapes. So that's good. And the rest of you who haven't gotten there yet, you will. You will. This is part of your energy too. You just have to allow it. And I see that you will. You're getting indications that this needs to happen now. It's just that you need to take those steps to make it happen and take care of you. Okay, this next card, it shows what challenges you may have to deal with this month, what you may need to work on. And this is assertiveness. And this is basically confirming what I was talking about previously, as far as needing to make sure that you take care of yourself in these unsure feeling times for you, these tumultuous feeling times for you. You need to stand up for you. This essentially is you, your inner child, your inner spirit, and this is you needing to yourself stand up for this inner child, because this child grows into this. But in the same sense, you need to recognize that you're not necessarily going to get here if you don't take care here. So it's about you standing up for you and allowing the beginning processes of this healing and nurturing your inner child, yourself, your sensitivities, your emotions and feelings, and allowing that to happen for yourself, allowing the part of you that is actually already grown to take care of this, so that this can fully become this. Hopefully that makes sense. These two cards and energies are very much in conjunction with each other and have to work together. It's kind of a cyclical chicken and egg scenario, but they work in conjunction with each other. And here, this card talks about outside influences that you don't necessarily have much control over. You're being these energies are influencing you outside of what you are really aware of. And this is energy work, which I was mentioning in the beginning. There isn't much you really have to do, because like I said, this is for the most part out of your control. This is what's coming in for you energetically, regardless, this month. But what you do have to do is not ignore it, not deny it. You have to allow it to happen. You can put this off for as long as you want to, but it's only going to cause you to stew in your own, I guess, emotional upsets and delay a good outcome for you for these new energies that have come into play. So allow these new energies of energetic healing and just all the new things that are coming into play for you, this new path, new emotions, even if you're not quite sure, what emotionally you're dealing with, it's time to sit within those. Get help if you need to, talk to friends, counselor, but you've got to let these healing energies, new energies, come in and do their job, their work. There is a lot of energetic healing going on here that's needed because of all of these changes. The changes are what brought this in. And generally, whenever there are big shifts, big changes, new paths, anything like that, this comes with the package. And it's really always best not to deny this or push it off or try to escape from it, but to use this part of the package. It's a two-part deal. New direction, energy healing to help you deal with the new direction. Next, we have the card that is essentially divine advice for you, your team's advice for this month, and it's Teresa. And again, I'll just read it out. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. And isn't that what we've been getting the gist of here? You've got to take time out to take care of this child, to take care of you, the sincere part of you that gives so much. It's time to take care of that. It's just a necessity. And you can't take care of that if your energies aren't being dealt with, your emotions aren't being dealt with. So next, we have your strength card. This is a strength or strengths. These are strengths that you actually already have going for you. You already have in your toolkit, your toolbox. You may or may not know it, but it's there for you. And this card is just a reminder of what your best asset is in this situation this month. And this card is giving and receiving. And this really talks about you rebalancing your energies. You have to give back to yourself, is essentially what this is reminding. That your greatest strength in this situation, in this month of June, is to make sure you are giving back to you. You are feeding and nourishing your inner child. You are taking care of your emotions. That's giving back to yourself. You are not ignoring yourself. Because essentially that's what I'm getting some of you have been doing. You're so sincere and wanting to, give of yourself in that way, the knowledge that you do have, the gifts that you do have to sincerely share with others in the world. But you also have to balance that with giving back to yourself, receiving. But I'm getting, and particularly, not necessarily waiting to receive from others, but specifically in this instance, you giving back to yourself. Very specific there. Okay, and finally, this is the outcome card. This shows if you follow the guidance and the gist and the flow of this reading, this outcome card is where you're going to be heading, where you end up, and it's time to go. And that is really very, very much talking about your new path, the new path you've been put on. You just blaze that path. Get this together, the rest of what this reading is talking about, and you are, look at this angel, it's just leading the way. This angel, you know, is coming from a sincere place and now can give and be heard as he's sincerely giving. It's really beautiful. He's blazing that trail, that path he's been put on. It's really a poignant outcome for you guys. Really, really poignant outcome. So sending you lots of healing love and energy, little Reiki energy included, to help you on this journey and on your new path, and knowing you're going to do this and you're going to do well. You're going to blaze. Light it up. Light it on fire, Aquarians. Thank you. Blessings. Talk to you soon.